Welcome to Albion TV's live coverage of the 20v20 Crystal League, your source of live battle coverage featuring the top teams in 20v20 content. I am the Shozen one, and I am joined today by Robinhoodrs on the play-by-play and Bogul on the back end. We're going to be watching some levels 3 and 4s today before we switch it over to 5v5 Crystal League. Robin, how you doing? We watched some 5v5s earlier. Did you see anything you liked?
Oh
Or
yeah,
sorry,
definitely.
level 5s
I mean,
earlier.
I'm doing good. And that One Punch Man team, oh my god. We watched them last week and they steamrolled, and we were wondering if it was a one-off, but they came out swinging again today, and they put Elevate. Was it? No, it wasn't Elevate's A team. Who was it up against? It was that Pug team, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was that they played against the Pug team. Elevate played against Sun,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah.
the
And but
Raid team. There, it was
yeah,
mostly Raid. It had your Blue Army friends in there as well, and a couple other just Pug players.
yeah, but goddamn, like that One Punch Man team, like their damage coordination was on key, like all their spells hitting when they needed to hit. There was hardly any misplays. Point cap was on. It was One Punch Man just doing God's work.
Yeah, they did great there. They completely just dominated their opponents from the very first rip. Like the first engagement, One Punch Man. Every engagement after that felt like One Punch Man. I think they lost one rotation. It was dominating. They only lost 7 players. Very well done by One Punch Man.
Yeah, and it's like a completely different setting on the other match that we watched. I mean, what was it, like 60 plus kills on the other match?
It was 60 to 35.
Yeah, it's just like, and they weren't messing around with the gear. Like it's 1,600 IP cap. People were rocking full 8.3. We're talking 8.3 relics as well. It's just like that gear setup's not cheap, and to have that many deaths, it's just mind-boggling. And they still lost. It's just like Jesus. But we shall see how the teams perform now in the level threes as we're slowly edging in. We should start having teams signed up, and hopefully the chat can vote to see who we cast. Level threes, of course, 1,300 IP cap, full loot PvP, and the teams are playing for 60 season points each per player. It looks like Theseus and the boys taking a bit of a weird route here right off the rip. Theseus actually going all the way up into pretty much the tent area of the Sun team here, allowing them to capture the northwest point. Looks like Theseus, though, is getting spun back all the way back. He is going to be getting isolated here. Maybe a bit of a misplay. His healers are chasing him, but they're going to back off, actually. Theseus choosing not to run towards his teammates, instead towards the tent of the enemy. Bit of a mishap. We're off to a rocky start here for Theseus. Not what we're expected. And wait for him to respawn. Looks like the boys in One Punch Man, though, able to secure 3 caps so far. Center their home cap and the northwest, but the northwest is getting thawed over. Theseus, though, choosing to go around the back end of where the action's going to be on the eastern side here. Pollinator doing what he can to try and battle the rat for the southeast cap. Looks like there's going to be
This is going to be a big clump and grab here. Does he get it? There it is.
Oh, here we
go.
go.
Knock up. There's the clump. There's the follow up.
Armor Pierce comes out. Bridal Fury does connect, forcing
Nice
a lot of
defensive,
damage. Oh,
they were able to
knocked out one
stop
healer.
that. And yeah, they were going to lose way more than Serenata or whoever that is. But they were able to get some good defensive down. The follow-up, though, has been brutal as they're just getting pushed hard. This is the second time these guys have fought today.
Yep, and you would expect like a little bit of like, you know what's to expect here. Look at the combination is insane.
That's just
One
ridiculous.
Punch Man.
That's so brutal.
What are you drinking? I want some. God damn.
They're warmed up and ready to go. Sun should have been watching the show earlier and seen what happens. They got to know they need some kind of defense for that. They had defensives down the first time, were able to get through the first engagement, but the follow-through just ate them up and sent them home.
Yeah, look at this. Sun are getting pushed back onto their tent. One Punch Man just waving it in their face pretty much at the tent here. and allowing them to just sit here, but they are losing caps. I mean, it's 175 to 183, 90 seconds till next point rotation. Nice use of the Armor of Valor there by TCS, just knocking back all those silences. Nice Brado Fury engagement, forcing out a lot of heals by Sun. Defensive Locust also being used as well. Permafrost, though, connecting on the retreating forces. TCS, once again, looking like he's a bit overextended. Armor Pierce comes out, Avalonian Hammer engagement. No follow-up damage this time round as Sun finally getting some kills of their own. It's going to be a triple kill onto the One Punch Man group. And look at this, the 5v5 team of Sun coming around the back end. This could be a full wipe here onto One Punch Man.
6.
Their healer goes down.
7. Nice engagement by these boys in Sun. They're going to be able to push this all the way back. That was a very good push. They need to hurry up and get the caps, though, and make these guys pay for that poor engagement.
Surely you don't stop the pressure. If you're Sun, you should be calling there 0 healers for One Punch Man.
Nope,
Finally, the healers come back. I mean, that was 5 extra kills they could have picked up. They could have secured the center as well. I mean, a little bit of miscommunication.
I think they're going to get the center. They're going to have a 4 cap in just a second. They do have 4 caps with 20 seconds left to go. This is a good position for them to be in. One Punch Man on the back foot now, 162 to 181. They're about to get a big hit.
Yeah, 40-point knockoff here onto the scoreboard.
Oh, is this going to be a 5 cap? Nope. Okay. Both the South and Eastern caps were engaged for a second. It looked like we could have possibly had a 5 cap or maybe knock it down to a 3, but both caps were canceled. Great engagement. Clumped up, pumped up, and dumped. Holy sh...
They were dead. Holy shish indeed. And the counter there from Theseus, it came in, but he got shut down by the Robe of Purity. Didn't pop his Armor of Valor to shut down the Robe of Purity. And looks like we're going to have a bit of a battle on our hands here. The clump and dump. The chat's loving it. Nice knock up here. Judy Boot combo comes in. Permafrost connecting as well. Execute comes out. And once again, One Punch Man steamrolling through the boys of Sun. And they just need to get their cap game down. They just need to stabilize just a little bit. Like, they've been doing so well, and that is okay. That I thought that was going to be a little bit more impactful, but then I just remembered Sun's DPS is nowhere to be seen because they're respawning at the tent. Only about some front line.
He almost had it. Just needed one more heal. Yep. One Punch Man in good position here to take this back, but they got to get rid of this rat. Is he really going to be able to hold this by himself for that long? Yeah, well done. Let's see if anybody else for Sun can come in here and stop this cap. I don't see it happening at the moment. It does look like mid's going to go, but as we were watching mid, West went to Sun, so it's still 3-2 in favor of Sun.
Yep, 30 seconds remaining. This is when it starts to come down to the timer. Nice shutdown here with the Armor of Valor just walking through that Robe of Purity. Sun's team getting pushed back here. This is when the boys in One Punch Man need to start focusing on the Northwest cap here. They are going to send Nick BR up the top, but they're not going to pressurize the 2 remaining members of Sun that can easily shut down that cap if they so please. The battle for mid has begun. The home cap, though, is being taken of One Punch Man. That's going to fall as the Northwest cap side, so it's still going to be a 3-point tick over onto the scoreboard of One Punch Man, losing 20 points, 95 to 163. Sun are winning the cap rotations here, but they're losing the ZVZs because once again, One Punch Man looking for those engagements. Look at this clump. Nice offensive wind wall there, just pushing back some of the meaties, looking for the execute. Finally, finishing. That member of Sun goes down. Theseus looking for an engagement. Avalonian Hammer.
Oh, nice counter. Are they going to get any pressure on here? They're going to be able to at least save some friends by that pressure. But Theus goes right back in for another grab. And again, once again, successful with that grab and pull. He's doing a really good job with it. He's got a very interesting build right now with those frost boots.
Yep, and I believe the 5v5 team of Sun has crept around the back end, just applying the pressure onto the backside of One Punch Man from mid. So that's going to allow the Sun team from the eastern side just to edge in into the open away from the choke point. Permafrost connecting onto the front line of One Punch Man. Theseus, though, coming in with the Avalonian Hammer engagement. Pops the armor. Doesn't have any follow-up. Permafrost very late. Connecting onto One Punch Man, actually. Forcing a reset to come down for the front line. Still, half of them very low HP. There comes the Phoenix rising through the ashes. And look how split these teams are at the moment. You got one group fighting on the center.
Fight right now. And
got
it's
the
not
Eastern
working
side.
out for One Punch Man. Oh,
Yikes.
both teams pretty low. MLP goes down as well.
Still, the boys are fighting. It's still a wild back and forth here. It looks like One Punch Man still applying the pressure on the Eastern side. Sun do have their 5v5 team holding
They
down
have the
center
caps,
cap.
and they're going for a fourth cap in the back line right now. But midline completely protected by Tin Miracle. This is not going to happen for Aurelia.
Nope. There we go. Another 20
the ground is pulsing, man. You're gonna again another rotation in favor of Sun. Well done on the cap game. What's the kill game? I think they're actually caught up on it now. Yeah, 24-34. Very, very close right now. Still in favor of One Punch Man, but Sun keeping it close and dominating the cap game.
Yep.
As soon as
like
go ahead.
Pretty much like how One Punch Man were playing before. Like, this is such a change up. Sun have actually learned from their mistakes from before. They are doing what we kind of said that they should be doing. They've learned. They're doing really well. I mean, look at the defensives coming out on the engagement. They're learning.
Well, this
from
isn't the
DC's
Pug team
engagement.
that they faced before. Both teams played earlier today, but they didn't face off against each other. There was the Pug team that we watched that was not able to get its defensives up. Sun played against Elevate, and they did very well with their defensives earlier.
Keep
today.
getting them mixed up.
Well, it happens. We've seen them face off against each other just last week, so they have fought before.
Yep. I mean, if anything, the Sun team just doing work with the defensives. They're there pretty much instantly. The Locusts are on point. The Judicator armors are down. I mean, it's a really solid play here by Sun. And look at this. Nice defensive Rover Purity there coming out, just knocking Theseus away once again, trying to like just stop his engagement with the Ava Hammer. And it looks like One Punch Man getting pushed down to the southwest. Nice cam land onto the front line of One Punch Man here. The Meelee's chomping away. Here comes another massive engagement. The boys are looking very low in the back end.
No.
Theseus is going to drop right here on the choke point. He goes down. Zero Hills at the front. And it's going to be a full push here for Sun. And the cap game is still in their favor, Shozen.
Yeah, they're doing really well with the cap game, and they just won that battle there. It's going to give them a really good rotation going through into the next, what we got, 4 seconds left until rotation?
Mm-hmm.
They got this.
Yeah.
And
bring
it. This is going to be very hard for One Punch Man to come back here. They just have not been able to control the caps at any point during this match. Even when they were winning decidedly in the beginning, they couldn't control the caps. This has been all Sun, all cap long.
Yeah, I was expecting a bit of a walkover, to be honest, by this One Punch Man group. But
yeah.
Can they make a comeback? That is the question. We have seen it been done before from this type of scoreboard. It's going to take a lot. And Sun's team right now are playing really, really well. And it looks like this Northwest cap may get stopped here. It does indeed.
Yeah, here comes champion of Ural. Yep.
Look at this.
One of the many champions.
One Punch Man know now, like, it's all about the cap game.
It's too late to know it now. They needed to know this.
They're battling over
10 minutes ago?
different cap points, and they're so spread out. That means they're going to lose the actual ZVZ.
And now they're losing their
fight.
Eastern cap as soon as they get the... And it doesn't look like anybody's over there to stop it. It's going to go. But they're still working on mid. They have a chance at mid, but there's so much red coming in at mid. There's no chance that one man, Lee Hori, goes ahead and gets that cap. And it's going to be once again in favor of Sun with 40 seconds left to go and no caps available to take.
Yep.
Oh, no. One Punch Man just got dominated there in that engagement. They reset it well, but that's not going to be good for them if they need to get the caps. They just don't have time if that's the way they're going to play.
That's
how they need to play. Right there.
Predicted placement there with the permafrost. That was a really, really, really nice placed permafrost engagement. And look at this. Finally, One Punch Man are finding their rhythm, but they're just good. It's a little bit too late. It's done.
6 seconds. Do they get this cap beforehand? No, they need 2 caps in time. They're not going to get it. It is done.
It's done. Yep. There it is.
Wow.
And look at that.
Unexpected.
The kills and deaths coming back to pretty much even after the initial stomping that One Punch Man was putting in place. Like, they were getting quadra kills and just forcing Sun back to the tent. Sun changing it around, learning from their mistakes pretty much right off the rip and bringing it back to even and then taking the win. Good job to the Sun team. And do we have any more matches
I
still
think
going?
we have Gwes going on. I'm checking to see what's going on with that fight at the moment. The Blue Army team was engaged, and I spelled it wrong, so I'm going to go to rigged a lot. Yep, that one is still going on. 116 to 57 currently. The Mighty Frogs and Blue Army Raid Pug team in blue versus Crimson Imperium Reborn Raid. Okay, Raid's on everybody's team now. What's going on? Oh, we've seen Chillite go down here.
Rigged a lot hitting the ground as I
Rigged a lot goes down as well. Yeah, we're going to need a new tank. Gwes is my guess.
I believe is a tank.
Nerd, okay.
No, actually, no. He changed to the Realm Breaker. Interesting. Nah, then should be a tank.
Gwes is your one-handed mace.
Oh, okay, great. God, all these people changing up their play styles. Now I need to relearn everything again.
Well, it does change every day, just like alliances, to keep everything fresh.
You gotta keep people on their toes.
And even after that really poor engagement that we saw in the beginning, we still see the blue team holding strong and holding point. They are 3 caps to 2 with the lead.
Yep, and looks like Gwes is a little bit lost. Is he checking? But
he's
is
been
he
there
combat
before.
looting?
He's combat looting.
Yeah, but they are
live on
100%
AOTV. You seen it here first, people. Crean combat looting.
Yep.
Go ahead and tell your guild
shutting
leader.
down Smeagol in the back line there, just shutting down those Bridled Furies. Goes back to combat looting as well. And
much better than engaging with your one-handed mace. I mean,
yep. Oh, that was a nice
why?
Avalonian Hammer engagement onto CIR's team here. Heals perfectly placed though, and the boys able to secure that engagement quite fine. And looks like Gwes need to actually do some work here. Does shut down Sippy on the bow. He is going to get auto-fired here by Derek. Armor Pierce does connect onto him. He's very low HP. Needs to be careful here. Zero Heal is coming out in the front line. And this is a very sloppy back and forth here for both teams. I mean, on the choke point here, the bleeds are coming out. Gwes shutting down the back end heals there with the snare charge. He's going to retreat back. He is armor pierced once again. And the battle is ensuing. Caps are falling on the northwest side, though. But it doesn't really matter. They need to secure this ZVZ in the middle, unless their rat is going to try and take the home cap or the southeast. But look at this. Gwes just leaping in, trying to shut down what he can here. But there seems like there's no coordination. All these engagements are just purely random at the moment, from what I can see. There's nothing connecting them. There's no follow-up damage. There's just like, okay, I'm going to press my E now. All right, guys, do you want to follow up on that? No? Okay, cool. And then look at this execution. CIR's team, I believe that was a quad kill onto the boys in blue here. And, yep, there goes another one. Oh, and another one for CIR. And point rotation looks like it's going to go in favor of the blue team this rotation, though. That's going to bring it down to a very close, or not so close, shall I say. Because it's 102 to 31 here.
Yeah, it's...
Unless they're farming now and they don't really care about caps, I don't know.
I don't know. I think this is over though.
Yeah.
Cap. Yeah, they're gonna. Nope, they're not. There's nobody here to stop the mid. They're gonna get it. Okay.
But can they survive?
Keep the suffering going.
More engagement or 11 more kills? I don't.
No,
I don't think
not
so.
for 5 more engagements here. Now here's the thing. I do have that other match finished, and it wasn't bad. We could go in for about, say, the last 10 minutes of it and watch that. We can't watch the whole thing, though.
Okay.
So let's finish up this match, see how long these 11 kills take. Maybe it'll be a surprise. It'll go the full 25 minutes, and they'll win.
Alrighty, let's load that one up.
Well, I'm still waiting for this one. I'm letting this one finish. We still have these guys going. They have 10 points, and okay, they don't have 2 caps anymore, so we'll just wait 65 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, it's what is Crean doing? I'm gonna hop onto Miner. No, actually, I'm gonna hop onto Nah.
Yeah, Nah is your choice to watch right now.
He's actually fighting, not staring at the tent. trying to
Not
figure out how
trying to
put...
figure out what to battle loop.
Yeah. Now, though, looking for an engagement with his Ava Hammer at the front line here. Melee's causing chaos. Nice deflection there with the Camlan on both sides, actually. Defensive Locust being burned, though, by the blue team. That was questionable. But it doesn't matter. They are holding on to caps here. The rotation should be coming in pretty soon. And it's going to be GG here. Blue Army versus CIR. Avalonian Hammer engagement comes out. Not enough follow-up. Defensive Locust instantly down for CIR. They're going to be fine with that engagement. A couple more seconds remaining, and this fight is going to be done. And we have the other one loaded up.
Yeah, we can watch that real quick.
Alrighty. There it is. 37 to 51 in terms of kills and deaths.
All right, Bogul, you want to count us in on this?
Hold on.
Are we starting 6 minutes on the video?
Yeah.
Or?
We're going to start 6 minutes into the video. It's a little blurry. I hope it'll catch up real quick. That'll let us finish in time for the next matches.
Alrighty. I am ready when you are.
Give it a sec. There we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
All right, we have the blurry blue versus the blurry red in a cluster of blur. Oh, come on now. Dear YouTube. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it clicked better for me. I hope you guys can see it now as well.
It's a little bit better. But it's like
It's
once
viewable.
again, Cargera, I believe he should be playing as his 5v5 group. That's the way that they set up on this team. They have Cargera, Beamed, and the boys rolling around, just stomping anyone that's trying to cap the caps, so to speak. The caps.
They cap the caps. That sounds
They
like a
cap the
very good way
caps.
of explaining it.
Yeah. But look at this pressure applied here. The blue team just forcing the red team back onto the choke point. It is 185 to 66 in favor of the blue team. And looks like Carverdin goes in, gets a kill. Nice Avalonian Hammer engagement on both sides. Permafrost connecting. It's going to be fine, though. Defensives were down. The heals were already on the ground, so pretty much mitigated all that whole entire engagement. Nice use of the Armor of Valor there by the red team's tank. Permafrost connecting just up the staircase. Finally, it looks like an execute does come out. Nice little swap there onto Biscuit. It's like the red team once again pushed all the way back onto the northeast side. Offensive Locust there being used on the front line. Defense coming in. Nice counter there to the Avalonian Hammer engagement. Looks like the blue team read that perfectly. Offensive wind wall being used as well. I think it's just a back and forth really on this choke point. Here we go.
Very heavily in
be
favor of
disgusting.
the blue team right now. I don't remember ever seeing it like this. I didn't know that this is how brutal this fight started. 184 to 58. That's a stomp. What did I record here, Robin?
I don't know. I can't really see.
Yeah, I can't really see. Oof.
Got him. But yeah, look at this. Pushed all the way back into 10. And it's like the center cap's going to fall, though, in favor of the red team. 20 seconds remaining. It's the next point rotation tick over here. And it's like it's going to fall in favor of the red team, even though they just got punished and pushed all the way back to 10. But for the time being, looks like it's going to be a rotation to the northwest side, maybe. Nice little knock up here by Cargera. Permafrost does connect. It's going to be another kill in favor of the blue team. Looks like they're going to carry on focus firing onto Phoenix here as he retreats all the way back to 10. Very low HP. Does make it out by the skin of his teeth. Bean isn't having any of it, though. My man's going in for the execute. There it goes. Storka Hut did connect, and he just death-givered. Poor Phoenix. Nearly in the safety of his tent. Crazy little bit of a tent dive there by Beamed. And once again, the Cargera 5v5 team there just patrolling the back end for the caps here.
Is that the main strategy? That you split off into a 5 versus 5 and a 15-person team? Or is that just because these guys know how to play together and, run that combo for that reason?
Yeah, it's definitely a strategy. Not a lot of teams actually use it, because not a lot of people have the synergy or the skilled players. Like what we're currently seeing, these guys are like the top end when it comes to the 5v5 and the 20 versus 20 like meta. Like these guys know what they're doing. We all know Cargera for crying out loud. Like they know what they're doing. So they can just perform so well with just this like little small group synergized all together. They know what they're doing. They can just roam around, get the caps, and just put in work and keep the pressure applied. Like if you're constant losing caps, that's another bit of mental pressure you're adding to the team, right? You're always seeing your points flashing. You always have to call it out. It's extra work applied to the team overall. So I mean, Cargera and the boys just forcing back everyone into center here. They're probably going to fall back, maybe try and work on the northwest side, maybe protect. I think that Sorab I just saw creeped in on Crisis, going to go for the northwest cap here and keep it in place this team. And look at this execution coming in. Bean looking for an execute. The armor pierce does connect. Nice knock up there with the pole hammer, with the geyser. Sadly, not enough follow up. Nice armor pierce on the counter engagement. No DPS follow up though for the red team as well. It's going to be a bit of a back and forth here for the center cap. Pixie Thief very low HP. Bean looking for the execute with the death givers. Doesn't actually connect here. And it's like Cargera and the boys getting pushed back. They lose their healer. They lose their bow player.
No.
Cargera's still fighting though.
Oh,
He's
no.
going to never get the return onto Biscuit. He's going to loot up
bit
his
of a
men.
trade. He's a good looter.
Yeah. Going to be able to protect Crisis here as well. He should do anyway. Carved in very low HP. It might actually go in for an execute here. Heals for you, looking for that bloodletter engagement. Does get shut down by Sorab on the permafrost. Just keeping him in place for those little tiny seconds, and it all matters because look at this. They get back to 10, well below 100 HP.
Sometimes I worry if taking a full 5-person team to go red exterminating is the right thing, because if you pull 5 people, you have to go back to your main force quite often, don't you? Otherwise, you're just an overpaid red extermination.
Well, they've done a great job in the past of being able to take caps with that 5-man team and put pressure on the back sides of the larger group so that they can't engage properly. There's more to it than just going and rat capping. They do a really good job of stopping full engagements of the big team because they turn around and see Cargera behind them, and they're like, oh, we have to have tanks on both sides.
Yep. That's exactly what I was about to say. And it applies the pressure, and it makes the teams split up and focus both directions, not just in one simple direction on one choke point. Now they're working on 2 choke points, and their back end needs to be protected because this team is just going to tear through you if you don't give them the attention they deserve. And look at this. It's going to be another execute Bean going in with the death givers, and it's going to be a double kill here. Point rotation comes in, though, in favor of the red team. So we're going to be here for another 120 seconds for the next point rotation takeover. Unless the boys on the blue team can get 18 kills.
I think that's what they're working on here. That's the way I would
kills.
go for the victory here, as I would just try to engage them, make them die, farm them a bit, get those bits of gear, steal some stuff, make them pay for it. You want to stick around? You want to go for the cap game with 16 points left? Go for it. But we're going to take all 16 of those points. They're going home in our bags.
Yep. And look at this. The boys are just mounted up, chilling in the home base of the opposing team. Just waiting for calls to come in from the main fight. See what they need to do. Looks like it's going to be a full engagement into the back line, maybe on the northwest side. We should be seeing this here. Demount in the middle, get those cooldowns. And look at this. All the Cloppies in the back line about to get engaged on. Cargera looking for a pick here. Bean stacking up as well. Just chilling in the middle. Doom Chinchilla gets picked off in the back. That's 1 kill. 1 less DPS. A permafrost pick off there. And this is what the 5v5 team does best. They come in, sneak around the backside, get some picks off on the Cloffies, maybe even take out some healers, and it opens up the gap for the foe team to come in. And look at this. The choke point is now open for the northwest side, allowing the rest of the team members to flood in and get their engagements off. It's going to be a nice counter camland, though. But look at this. All the healers are getting picked off. That's 1 healer down, 2 healers down, and it is now free game. You pick off whoever you can now. And it's going to be GG any second now as the next. Actually,
they don't have caps.
They don't have the caps yet.
Nope. This is going to be in favor of the red team with their 7 points left, 6 points left.
They're going to get it in
Do you
kills.
think they're gonna 5 points left? Raven donating a late set.
Yep,
4
kills for
points
you.
left. I don't think we need to call each one of these
No,
points.
no,
I think
no.
we know what's
It's
happening here.
it's done here. Yeah. Nice
Okay,
perspective to show off though of the side team for like the 5v5. It's something that we don't really spectate much on the 20 versus 20s because we're always trying to focus on the main fight itself. It's nice to show off what the 5v5 split team actually does and how it performs, and maybe show other teams that this could be the way forward if they're looking to change up their setup.
We just put up the poll right now. I hope we get that done before it's all over. Go ahead and vote on who we watch next. We do have another round of matches for level 4s up right now.
Ooh, juicy. Targaryen and Gelis tied at the moment. Theseus RS coming in as well. Oh my god.
I still wonder whether or not I'm supposed to pronounce the name of that guy, Toys R Us.
No. Theus RS or Thus, as I've heard earlier today. But I think it's Theus, not Thus.
Or is it like
Theseus,
the Robinhood RS kind of
There's
thing?
no. Where are you getting these extra letters from, Robin?
I don't know. Well, that's the enjoyment of being dyslexic. I get to call whatever I want to call, okay?
Okay, I'll let you have it. I do love to murder a good name.
Yep, just like Tetard.
Oh my god.
You like that one, bud?
Who are we watching? We're watching Theus or Cargera?
Well, it's like
Theus
chat has once again gave me a great name that I can't pronounce correctly apparently, so we're going with Theseus RS.
Oh
well, we're still voting. We have 115 to 77 for THEUSRS.
Theus RS.
Oh god.
Or Theus Urs if we do it the same we do Robinhoodrs.
People
chat,
say
save me. Get Cargera up there, please. Thank you.
Oh, it's
Let's
Cargera
go.
now? Are we going to
Yes.
watch Cargera? Kurger?
64?
Yes,
Yeah,
chat.
Cargera
thank you.
is the one. We're going to watch Cargera. I'll record Theus.
Alrighty. I'll record G-list.
And
Alrighty.
shout out to King L of 5T for spending 6,700 points.
Great guy.
To help Robin
Great
out
friend
there.
of mine.
Well done. You are such a good friend. Okay, and we've got Sun versus Last Worn Black Order. Okay, should be an interesting matchup. The Carven in, Crimsic.
I'll stop recording then. Let's see what I got on my second monitor. Alrighty, is this Cargera and the boys choosing to fully push with the Zerg this time round. And look at this, right into the back end, getting a pick right off on top of a healer, right off the rip. So one healer down for the Sun team. Or is it this? Yeah, it is the Sun team, yeah. I did see a blue army member caught up in there. Cargera, though, going to maybe take the home cap here. He's going to get shut down, though. Oh, actually, no. Tin actually getting shut down. Finally was able to cast some spells. And Cargera, though, should be able to take this home cap. Oh, no. Oh, he does get shut down.
Nope, got shut down. Very nicely done. I love seeing the curse working so well for these shutdown plays.
Yep. Someone did just spawn for the red team at the 10 and didn't see Cargera capping. He may get this now, actually.
Yeah, he's gonna.
For how long he can keep it locked down for, we don't know.
Oh, well, it's about this long. About this long. This is how long he was able to keep it locked down for. Now he's pretty locked down. Let's see if he can get away here. We have seen him get away from some sticky situations in the past. This looks
not that great.
Nope, it looks bad for him.
Yep. Avalonian Hammer comes in, keeping him
but
locked
is
in
this
place
where
here.
you want to have like
out,
a mass of your team down at your back cap? Like, he's still alive. He is keeping this entire team here. I'm surprised he didn't stop the cap. He was just stunned that long.
Yep. And maybe they're going to get Northwest cap here, I believe. If it doesn't get cancelled, point rotation going in favor of the blue team on this play. Keep it. Cargera was able to stay alive with the help of healers from the mid. The whole team of Sun rotated to the back end to try and shut down Cargera. Failed, lost Northwest Cap because of it, and now we're seeing a point lead come into effect for the blue team for now. And Cargera and his 5v5 team looks like they are getting punished. Sun are just applying the pressure to this team. Do they even know that like this isn't the faux squad? Okay, backups finally arriving from mid as well. Cargera with the pole hammer engagement does actually whiff that engagement. Nice knock up there with the geyser. He's going to start looking to see what he can shut down in the back here. Does see the permafrost player. Nice Death Giver engagement coming in. He's going to get executed, beamed. He's on the prowl. And another execute comes in onto a healer of Sun. Permafrost connecting on the retreating forces on the choke point. Another member, Minsu, goes down. And Sun are getting pushed right back towards tent area. And they're winning, though, on point rotation, or cap rotation for the time being. Little healer goes down as well. G-List looking very low in the front line. Does use his Judicator helmet to stop the advancing forces of Blackwater for now. Nice knock up onto the two members of Sun. About Feeder, Armor Pierce does come in. They're just going to carry on chomping away. About Feeder might able to live here. Very low HP. Cargera missing the knock up with his geyser. Point rotation for now. Looks like it's going to fall in favor of the Sun team, though. Yeah. 20 seconds remaining.
This is quite the predicament to be pushing like this, but down all these caps, and it doesn't look like anywhere they're getting the cap yet. They're very slow to respond to this with control, and there's just a small group who's suiciding for the big rotation.
Yep, and there it goes. It's going to be a 40-point knockoff onto
Let's
the
see if they might get mid. Nope, they're not going to get mid in time. That's going to be a 40-pointer.
Yep, and it looks like the Sun team now in the lead, just 10 or 9, 8, 7, whatever. It just keeps going down.
A few points.
They're
up by a few points. They got some points.
Yes. Look at Bean, though, just on the... He is insane with the Death Givers. We hardly ever see Death Givers be used. It's normally always the Bloodletter, but this man is insane. He is a god when it comes to the Death Givers.
He knows his outs. He knows when to get in and when to get out. He doesn't overly commit. He gets in there when he can get the kill, and he gets out and stays safe. What do we got for kills on this man right now? Anybody want to...
It's up there.
8.
Jesus. God damn.
That's more than what One Punch Man gave up.
Yep. And another kill onto Sun. Sun getting pushed back into center here. Look at this opening here for Blackwaters team. Cargera and the boys choosing to go around the wider choke here. Just looking for an engagement on the back line of the retreating members of Sun. And looks like Sun are already all the way back towards the eastern side of the map. A little regroup does come in. Ryandro does get hit there. Pole hammer engagement connecting. Here comes the Avalonian Axe, the Permafrost as well. It's going to be a massacre here. Oh, a little bit of a knockback there by Cargera. Nice swap onto Champion Urel. He does get saved by his healer, though. Cargera applying the pressure, pops his resistance potion so he can stay in the fight just a little bit longer. Another nice knock up.
There goes G-List.
Nice
this is going to be it on
Champion.
A 4 cap right here. I don't see anything coming in the next 20 seconds that's going to save these guys from a 4 cap going the other direction. We came all the way down to what could be tied before we're at the next rotation. Where's 47? I see it coming. I see it. Nope, he's going to get away.
Oh, God. Big engagement onto Cargera here.
Instead, it goes the other way.
Carbidin actually goes down. And Graf.
Still a 40-point rotation. Really well done. This is a massacre on both sides. The cap play is swinging back and forth wildly.
Yep, the bait here as well by Cargera, like the little meta plays. He's keeping these Cloffies engaged on him, and it's allowing his 5v5 team just to get their cooldowns back. And they were looking for a turn. They probably could have got to execute off if Bean just played a little bit quicker on his toes. But there it goes. Finally, another execute onto a Cloffy. That's a Permafrost down, I believe, for the Sun team. And Sun are applying pressure on the choke point. Big Camland does connect on the back end here. Cargera calls it out. Permafrost does connect. Here comes the Phoenix flying over the top. Full pressure now engage for Blackwater onto the Sun team. And the caps are flying, but it doesn't matter because it's 60 seconds remaining. and full pressure is on this Sun team. Black Order pressurizing all the way down towards the tent here on the southwest side. Nice return engagement. Yabim, very low HP, does get saved there by the Locust protection bubble coming out. G-List getting locked down in the back end, though. He's going to go down for the Sun team, and that's going to be another tank down. The battle for the choke point is on, and it is a wild back and forth. It looks like it's going to just stabilize just for a little bit. Sun looking for an engagement of their own. Grandmaster was below half HP. Cargara and the men, though, they're going to mount up. They did see mid just fell, and they're going to be focusing on Tin. As,
right now, Robin, go ahead and look at the scoreboard, and it's 25-7.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How many of those kills are from
10?
God, Beamed is just insane.
He has more
Absolutely insane.
kills than he has assists.
Wow. And he just gets another one onto
11-9 for his kills and assists. What the hell? How do you even do that?
But they just lost a point rotation. It's going to be 40-point knockoff.
Oh, no.
98-99 now.
98-99. 98-98. What is this?
Oh, my God, dude.
If they could just get their their kill game in play with their cap game on either side, if they could even this out, it would be ridiculous. But it's 28-8 right now in the kills in favor of Black Order. Last Warn over Sun.
It looks like they're going to get another kill here onto the Rat. Trying to do his best to stay alive here. He's just going to burn off some time. There he goes. I believe Bean did just get another kill. And that's going to secure them the home cap back in favor of Black Order's team here. Applying some pressure on the northwest cap as well. Cargara pushing all the way down. Tin, though. This Tin guy, he is doing the Lord's work for Sun.
Yeah, he is.
Multiple times just shutting down these the caps. Even though he has
He's
died
gonna
quite a
die
few
here.
times. Yeah, Bean probably looking for another execute. Crisis nearly goes down, though. Very low HP there. You good was actually just
Did Tin
raining
get out?
fire with the
Tin
bomb.
got out? Tin is out!
He's out. He's gone. What a mad lad.
But now you're good. You're good as you're dead. Oh, is he out? I'm wrong. What the hell? These guys in red doing the defensive work. Well done. Stay alive. Live another day.
Yeah, you good actually swung that round and killed Crisis.
That's incredible.
With the amount of pressure he had on him, he was able to turn it around and get the kill off. But now Bean back on the hunt. He takes out your good. He's looking for another kill. Can he get an execute?
Yeah, he's gonna get another
the
one.
healer here. Armor Pierce does connect. He's looking for something. Robo Purity is pushed. He's going to be able to survive just for a little bit longer here. No, there he goes. Beamed, another one. DJ Khaled, another one.
That's 14-0 for Beamed.
Oh, champion of Belarus there. He comes back swinging. Avalonian Axe engagement takes out Bean. He is finally off his kill streak. Nearly gets that AC
is the
130.
Okay. Yabem has 5 kills now. That's number 2 on his team.
God damn.
3 is the top kills for the other team. 3 for the other team. 3. Champion of Belarus. 3 kills.
I was going to get into 20 versus 20s, but now that there's a chance of me going up against this team,
you don't want to do it?
Stick the cast in shows.
Okay, sounds good. Better for the wallet.
Yeah. I've got nothing left. It's like the Southeast cap, though, going in favor of Black Order's team here. It's 49-87 in terms of the scoreboard. Another execute for Bead. He is back. He is back out of the tent, ready to rumble, and he kicks everything off with another execute. Yabim comes in with another kill as well. And Cargara's 5v5 team is up against the full squad of Sun. And it's going to be maybe a pushback here onto the northeast side. Cargara a little bit out front, along with Bean, I believe, on the south. Nope, he's in the back, actually. Nice little camland onto them. No follow-up, though, for Sun. Looks like their bloodletter Rat is about to get executed one more time here. Yeah, there he goes.
He goes down.
But look at this.
Dude, I don't have anything for you. Look at the overall score right now, Robin. Hit the tab button. Take a look. What is that nonsense?
I know.
How do you even compete like that? How do you compete?
With the cap game, Shozen.
True, the cap game.
Because they're Cargara's Black Order's actually losing, and they're about to lose another rotation maybe here.
Actually,
if they may have spoke just I
They
don't
just
know.
took it. They
because it's
just took it.
going
They
up and
just
down.
took the rotation. Finally.
Northwest. Finally, there we go. All right, we're still in it, boys. Cargara there doing a little bit of combat looting on Shrekry as he get executed, and it's going to be another brawl. Bean double kill, your good goes down, Carving goes down. Ooh, it's a bloodbath up in this corner. Cargara's actually overweight at the moment.
No, Cargara?
He combat looted Shrekry, and he is overweight. He's going to get caught here. He's going to pay the iron price for combat looting. It's going to be a full execution. It's a full wipe onto Black Order's team. Sun just steamrolled over the top.
That's twice the kills they had up till this point.
Oh my god. What is going on? What is going on, dude?
25 to 41 now in favor of Sun.
Oh my.
They just lost the cap.
Oh my days.
But 2 caps are going now. Are both going to go in favor of Sun. 1 just went. 2 just went. Back cap is going now. Somebody's in the back doing work, going to keep Black Order alive, but not for long enough. Is this going to be a 4-point rotation? It is constant cap movement as we look at the map.
Yeah, look at this. Like, Cargara trying to read the map, trying to figure out what he can do. G-list? No, he's just burning time.
I know.
He only had to wait like
Has to hit
until
him
the
once.
very last second. That's
Saved
all he had to
himself
wait
a little
for.
bit. But they lost the Western cap as this was going on.
I don't know. It's way too close
Look,
to call.
you can't even call the caps right now. They're moving up and down faster than the stock market. What the hell?
Just insane.
It's like trying to pay attention to Bitcoin. What are we doing here, folks?
Are we in or are we out? I don't know what's going on. Oh my god.
Hodl, hodl, hodl. What is going on?
What is going on? It's going to be a point rotation finally in favor of the Black Order team. No, not in favor of the Black Order team. It swung in favor of Sun's team, 12 to 53. Hello? Did you learn before Cargara? Stop combat looting.
Cargara is combat looting. He's going to do his special trick now where he goes carry weight on boots.
This is the same man that won a 4 billion silver mount skin.
I've heard, this may or may not be true, I've heard that Cargara is a notorious combat looter.
Yeah, the chat, like, they are saying classic Cargara. This man is a combat looter. And it looks like finally point rotation has fallen in favor of the Black Order team for how long? We have 60 seconds remaining. They gotta stay alive.
If they can get all the caps, they win here. But if they lose 6 players, it's game over. And this has been a dirty, dirty fight so far. It could go in anybody's direction at this point. 48 to 31 as the red team keeps pushing the point total closer and closer. Oh, this is a good one.
They need to stay alive for 40 more seconds, not lose the caps.
3 more left. 3 lives left. 4 caps. 2 caps. 2 caps. 2 points. Okay, it's over.
It's over. It's
good
done.
night. Good night.
Oh my god.
Sun has set on Black Order. It is. Woo. What did we just watch? What did
we watched madness unfold. And there it goes. Defeat finally coming in. 51 kills to 35 deaths in favor of the Black Order team.
18 for Bean.
18 kills, 2 assists. Wait, no, 21 assists.
Yeah, he got a bunch at the end. He got a ton at the end when he was around a fight that just kind of got blowed up in his favor. Wow. And the other match just ended too. If you give me a second, we can watch most of that match. We could watch the final 10 minutes of that match if you'd like.
Don't you need to set up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Ask Bogul. Bogul, as producer, what do you want to do here?
I mean,
do we need a break?
If Lupac's around, we can do it in the background. That's fine. We can just hot swap basically. But then we have like a minute before we start into the level 4, 5 versus 5. I think we can pull it off.
Okay, let's try to do it. Give me 2 seconds, and I will set this up so we can watch the very end of this match.
Alrighty. This is going
It
to
was
be
it was a good
interesting.
one. It was good. I'd like to show it. Uh-oh. We might not have it. Hold on.
Classic.
You know how the YouTube
Yep.
is. Not the best for the streaming, but really quick. It has some good things, some
Really bad things. But what a match. Well, like, couldn't ask for a better match. That was pretty much on the edge of my seat match. And I mean, Jesus Christ. Beamed, the man's a mad lad. An absolute mad lad.
If
God.
Beamed has one fan.
Did you get it or not?
Yeah, I got it. It's up. I'm getting the timestamp for it right now.
Okay. All right. We got what, 7 minutes?
Yeah, I'll give us the last 8 minutes of this match. I think we can pull
Alrighty.
off.
One more match coming up for you boys, and then we'll be jumping right over the loop hack as I jump out, and you'll be taking through the level. Was it 4, 5s, and 6s of the 5v5s today?
Mhm.
So stick around. More content heading your way. More raffles heading your way. It's a good evening here on Albion TV.
All right, did you guys get the link?
No. Yes, you posted it in the wrong chat, but that's okay. I know Discord. Alrighty. I'm on 850 on the.
That's where you want to be. That'll give
Timeline.
us 8 minutes of show. That'll give us 3 minutes to get the next one set up. There's going to be a little bit of blur in the beginning. It should correct itself shortly. Bogul, count us in.
3, 2, 1, play.
All right, we come in with Theus and the boys way ahead, 133 to 74. The cap game is not in their favor. This match went a long time before anybody gained control of a third cap. It was a very interesting early fight before the boys in blue were able to take control. But now they firmly are in control and just dominating yet another team.
Yep, and well, I mean, at the moment they're currently losing the CVC, but it seems like nice little execute there. And Biggie, though, he's raining down that permafrost onto TCS. TCS looking for some heals for himself. He is going to have to duty boot back into the clump here. Looks like it's going to be an offensive locus there being used as well. Looking for an engagement. There comes the Armor of Valor, just shutting down some of the ranged DPS. Trying to shut down some of those healers in the back line. He's trying to line up his Avalonian Hammer engagement, looking for whatever clump he can get, and it looks like it's going to be picked off here. There it comes. No DPS follow-up, though. The return Avalonian Hammer comes on to him and his boys, and it looks like the boys in the red team getting pushed down. Just on the choke point, their healers are getting annihilated. One-handed crossbow, I believe, there by 271 on the eastern side of our screen. Just shut him down. And it looks like the boys in the red team, it's not great. There comes the Camlan engagement, clumping up the boys here. The return comes in. Nice actual blink away by Kane, as Theseus is fully engaging onto the choke point, trying to line up that Avalonian Hammer engagement. Armor of Valor is connecting with pretty much everyone on the red team. There comes the Bridal Fury, I believe, just connecting in the backline. Camlan as well. That's a big clump. Theseus, though, looking for that Avalonian Hammer engagement, does get counseled by the Wind Wall. Of all things, that's something that you don't really see every now and then, like a Wind Wall actually being useful. And looks like the boys in the blue team backing up out the choke point. 126 to 47 at the moment. And they're just chilling.
Yeah,
They're
doing some good cap play here, which we've seen them do before. This is a pretty experienced team. They know what they're doing. They know how to win a city fight, but nobody has an easy go when they face the One Punch Man.
Nope. Look at this. Pressure applied. Nice Avalonian Axe engagement. There comes the defensive Wind Wall once again, shutting down pretty much the whole entire engagement. Even though the One Punch Man team did get double kill, it could have been a lot more. I mean, we saw a clump there of at least 6 people. Look at this. The back end, the 5v5 team rotating around. So the same setup that we saw Cargero using is pretty much happening for the red team in the back
Elevate
end
team
there.
here?
Yep. There comes the Camlan engagement. Avalonian Hammer comes out, defensive Locust pretty much on top, shutting down any engagement. The return engagement, though, comes out onto Elevate's team here. It's going to be a double kill, and now the pressure is back on. And Theseus is looking for an engagement. Permafrost onto the front line. Avalonian Hammer, that's going to be huge. That's going to be a... Is that a quadra kill? Oh my god. Quad. And the red team getting forced all the way back to tent here. Offensive wind wall there coming out by that member of... One Punch Man, and they're gonna maybe pick off champion of Brazil here.
Yeah, they got
to go down. Yeah,
good old Eric. I bet you he was typing furiously. Help!
Oh yeah, he doesn't have a mic, does he?
True.
Yeah. Look at this rotation back into center. 103 to 37 at the moment. Cap game. Looks like they're going to be able to cap center cap easily. And Theseus pretty much right into the back line here, applying the pressure. Permafrost did connect, and he's just going to push him away from center just for now onto the choke point. Robo Purity, though, shutting down his Avalonian Hammer engagement. Nope, it does actually pop off finally, and they're going to get another kill onto the red team. Look, they're going to just chill out, rotate back to center. Southeast cap did fall, and now the battle for center has begun once again. Assassin Hood is popped just to reduce a lot of those cooldown timers. There comes the Armor of Valor getting popped, shutting down whatever DPS he can find. Avalonian Hammer comes out. Armor Pierce connecting. Geminex's very low HP as well. He is pierced. He's going to have to find some heals. He does. He's going to survive for now. And Theseus looking to shut down the back end here. Can they get an execute onto this bow player? No, he's going to live. The rough and tumble happening to the northwest side. It is a wild melee brawl at the moment.
Well, it always gets a little worrisome when you get this low on points. Even if you have cap control, once you're down under 30 points, anything goes. It can get real scary real fast. That's a single rotation. That's a few bad engagements. It's not enough points to feel comfortable on. And you can see it looks like, I don't know, like a clown fiesta, like a straight clown party here. I mean, they're just running around in every direction. It's nuts out here today.
Yep, and
but finally, there's a hit up. Maybe it was confusing their opponents into a lulled sense of security, but that knock up and that clear up, that might do it here for Black Order.
I think so. I mean, they need to get the caps in, but look at this. They're getting pushed all the way back. Tanks are getting executed. Nice play there by Biggie. I think he actually was able to secure the tank life there. He did just die himself, but the permafrost shutting down just a little bit of the movement of the One Punch Man group. Dungeon Realms coming in to shut down.
Saves that cap. Yep.
Go to suicide for it.
Nah, not.
I mean, 80 seconds remaining. Why would you even suicide for that?
Hey, maybe he thought he might have friends coming in later. The only chance they have is the cap game, but at only 18 points left, they have to be very concerned about every single point. We were just talking about how they had 30.
Yep.
They don't have 30 anymore.
Last rotation, it does seem like Theseus just guarding this southeast cap, going to mount up, maybe go for home cap. I don't know what he's doing. Is he just going to walk down there? Okay,
just guard it. Just guarding it. Just making sure Bane doesn't take this on him.
Yep. Jake 22 as his backup healer as well. So he's going to be golden. Jake 22, one of the better healers I've seen in a very long time.
Yeah, he's been around for a while now, hasn't he?
Yep. A couple of years, I believe, actually.
Yeah.
Did have some issues with his computer, so he was out of the scene just for a little bit, a couple months actually. And he's just been back into it for the last 2 months, I believe. So,
well, he's got a good team to play with, and he's doing great. He's a solid member of that team, and it's good to watch. I do enjoy watching One Punch Man in their 20v20s. I really find the 20v20 to be the best team sport we have right now in Albion. Yes, ZVZs are great and 5v5s are great, but there's something about the 20v20 that feels like you guys could be a team, like a real team.
Yeah. A lot of teamwork, coordination, communication. It all comes down to securing that victory. And that's going to be the end of the 20 versus 20 show.
Yeah. We're going to end this one. Thank you for joining us. Robin, Lupac should be with us any second now. I believe he's right over in the other channel. Lupac, if you want to join us, we will start up the 5v5 show. I'm going to start looking up who we're going to watch in that show so we can have a poll. Bogul, is there anything you want to say while I get that ready?
No, just waiting for Lupac, getting ready. 20 versus 20 is over. 5 versus 5 is starting in just 2 minutes. And we will just go right over.
Yeah.
I
I'm getting
just
up
hope
the poll
Lupac
right now.
didn't assume we have the shows that have passed.
Oh,
I
that would be
think
bad.
he might have.
He is very quiet right now.
Yeah, and he's not responding.
That's okay. We got Robin here. We're going to have him do our 5v5. Oh, there we go.
There we go. I'm out. See you later.